Hello, everyone. I am Jyotinanta, your host for this magical journey, joining you from India. Over here, it's a beautiful evening. I hope wherever you are having a good time too. A massive shout out to you all, you beautiful souls turning in from every single corner of the globe. Wherever you are, kickstarting your day with a cup of coffee, cruising through the afternoon, or chilling under the evening stars, I'm sending you a warm, energized welcome to the awakening experience. This isn't just any event, it is a second dazzling session of your Samyama series. And oh boy, we are thrilled to have you here. Trust me, you don't want to miss a single beat. Now hold on to your seats because Pranashakti is in the house. We are here to take you on a mystical ride, breaking barriers and sending us to a profound awakening experience that we did not even know existed. Remember, we are here to enjoy, to learn, and to light up our spirits. So let's send cheers to everyone through the comment section. Let's deep dive, and most importantly, let's have the time of our lives. Welcome aboard the awakening experience. Let's get this journey started. And do you know, we have two surprises today. We will wait for Pranaji to announce that. Now get ready to roll out the red carpet because we have got Pranaji here. And this is midnight in Malaysia. Pranaji, are you there?
Hello,
Thank you,
how
Pranaji, for
Jyoti?
joining. Adityaram Jyoti. It's midnight in Malaysia, and while half of the world is catching their sleep, Pranaji is here, wide awake and energized. And let's show our gratitude to this person. It's not every day you meet a guru who is ready to turn our night into a day. So, with the hearts open, smiles all around, let's dive into this adventure. And remember, we are here to share love, learn deeply, and maybe, just maybe, see the world through a whole new, joyful, enlightened lens after this. So, welcome aboard. The stage is set. Pranaji, we had a very beautiful session last time. And beautiful session, so many feedbacks coming in. Anybody who has missed it, please go ahead and take a look at the previous video that we have in our channel, and you'll see what people went through. And Master, we were going through all the feedbacks that came in before, and there's something that caught my attention. The thing is that while everybody had amazing experiences when they were working on doing the meditation, few people who did group meditation, they had a much profound experience. Could you please tell us what happened there? Why people who did group meditations had much deeper experience that lasted longer?
Okay, thank you. Again, before I start, I like to apologize on behalf of Prana Shakti. We had some glitch in previous transmissions. Okay, but I think this time it's all has been sorted out, so our transmission will go smooth. Now, back to your questions, Jodhinanda. See, when we do the transmissions, okay, what happened is I go into a very fast and rapid into a samadhi state and then samayama state. In that samayama state, I transmit the same state, samayama state to you. So you go into the samadhi and then the seat of whatever seat that, okay, previously we did on the please and this time we're going to do on the silence. So when you're doing individually, the entrainment effect, okay, the coherent entrainment effect is lesser compared to when you do in the group. Now, if in a group, let's say there was 10 people joining together from same locations or same house or same living room, watching this and doing this samayama together, their effect is much more stronger because each of our will the entrainment effect pull up everybody to more profound and more deeper experience or go more deeper into the samadhi and the samayama process. Now, the same things like we even put up in the website. The more people join in during this transmission, the effect is much more greater compared to a smaller group. Okay. Example, if 200 people was joining in, the effect is limited to 200 in the grid line, because each of us, everybody connected in this universe. Now, imagine double that number to become 400, for example. The effect, each individual, even though they are not in the group, it will be doubled up. And it go exponentially as there's more people joining in the transmission, because the connection to me versus the connection between the individual that participating is growing exponentially, and the effect is much more profound, much more deeper, and the experience is much more wonderful, and you really can uh, deep dive into the seat of the Samyama. If it is a bliss, you deep dive into the bliss and become one with the bliss, for example, like what we did before. And similarly today, the things that we're going to experience on the silence. So that is why a group people have more profound experience versus the individual joining from different locations. Yeah, add one more thing. A group of people, if it is, for example, in a radius of 1 or 2 kilometer, at least if there are two people in a 1 or 2 kilometer, they will have more stronger experience. Okay, because the radius is so strong. Okay, so that's how it goes in the entrainment effect.
Okay, that's interesting. I remember you talking about the energy grid. It's nice to know about more details about it. So that means if people join in group meditation, the if their experience is deeper, ability to go to deeper meditation is better, and at the same time, if people grow in numbers during a meditation session, everybody will get a deeper experience. That's amazing. Okay, I was waiting for this particular session with a lot of excitement because I know there are two surprises today. Every Samyama section is a surprise. And Pranaji, are we ready to reveal the surprises that we are going to have?
Okay, so we have silence. Okay, like we announced earlier. Every week we will explore one attribute. Okay, and we will experience the one attribute so that we understand how the Samayama works. Okay, and then in between, like today, there's something special about karma cleansing or karma clearing. Okay, what happened or what will happen when we dive deep into ourselves, into our samskaras, into our vasanas, into our whatever the luggage, the baggage that we carry from this life and past life. When we enter to the core of it and do the cleansing, okay, a lot of this thing will get cleared. Okay, Samayama is being used for the one of the main use was for karma cleansing. And then there are so many other things also. So today, as a special things, we're gonna experience and we will get benefit from the karma creates. And from time to time, we will have a lot of things. We have listed off so many of the things. How about getting into a prosperity? How about getting into special intellectual power? A lot of those things that we will announce from time to time, but it's not fixed. That means we will be in the series. When we are will do it, we will do it. But the normal every day, the every week attribute experience, it will go on as per now.
Thank you, Pranaji. So it's very important for us to understand a little bit deeper about Samyama, especially from the perspective of the creator of the concept called Samyama, Patanjali. Would you mind taking us through some of them?
Okay, yeah. In every series, we're gonna talk about from the scripture, the Yoga Sutras of the Patanjali. who's the greatest masters, the greatest man, the yogi, the saint, the siddha, whatever you name it. He was one who explored and gave to mankind in a very detailed way the entire process of the spiritual, the enlightenment, the siddhis, and all that. So today we're going to talk about from the third chapter of the Yoga Sutras, where he is specifically talking about the uh, the Samyama, or we call it that Vibhudipada, okay, where the fruit of meditation and all that, okay. So Patanjali have very detailedly explained how this process will be, okay, but he just put it up in a verses. He doesn't like a written like a complete manual about it. It is just a verses, okay. We need to understand the verses so we can grasp the idea of what it was there, okay. And anyhow, we are showing you the verses 3.1, okay, the first verse in the chapter 3. It's talking about dharana. Dharana is the binding of the mind to one place, object, or an idea. Okay, we have did some translation there also in Russians and in German. I hope the translation is correct. But anyhow, if it is wrong, please refer back to the English version of it. So dharana is a focus, concentration. Okay, everything that when you are focusing in one object continuously, it become what is called dharana. Okay, so like I explained before, so in my early childhood stage, when my father was teaching this, it's very simple process, but it's a very tiring process. You just put a black dot in a wall. You ask me to stare it. Just keep looking. Trata. Okay. They call trata concentration. Okay. It's a very basic start. You just focus, focus. When you have the black dot in the white background, and you can see that how our mind and our eyes move, because after some time you have some hollow effect of the white light moving around the black object. Okay, you need to stop that. It should not move. That's one of the practice. So the more concentration, the focus happening, and then slowly the white object not moving, and then slowly the black dot turn into a white. Okay, that's similar to what we call dharana, focus. Okay, so the first chapter is said you start with a focus to object or to idea. Okay, for example, silence is the one of the dharana to be focused. But it is just an idea, it's an abstract concept. It's just a linguistic word. What is the meaning behind it? Okay, so when we focus, we understood that. Okay, so dharana, it's about focus. In the simple terms, I'm explaining to you. Okay, then we go to the second chapter or the second verse in the chapter 3. We did this 3.2. In 3.2, it's talk about dhyana of meditations. Okay. When the dharana is very continuous flow, then it become meditations, dhyana or dhyan. Okay, whichever term they use. Okay, so dhyana is the continuous flow of cognitions toward that object that you are looking at it, or you're meditating, or you're attached to it. Okay, now dhyanam is happen after the dharana. Okay, but no, even though it was like segmented, okay, segmented dharana, dhyana, but it is like you started in the meditation, it's always starting as a dharana till you reach dhyanam. Okay, so dharana, dhyanam is still a process. Okay, it is not the end. Okay, that's why a lot of people, showing in the chin mudra, closing eyes, and people ask, "What are you doing?" I am meditating. Okay, closing eyes and chin mudra, taking photo and putting in a Facebook doesn't mean anything. Okay, you just close eyes. Okay, you maybe the thought is going everywhere. Okay, but it looked like you are meditating. So nowadays become a passion that everybody said, "What are you doing?" I'm meditating. Meditating is a process. You didn't reach the goal, okay, the ultimate. Okay. So from dharana, you shift to dhyanam, where the continuous flow start to happen. Okay, like how when you open a tap of water, at the beginning it's like a drop, 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 drop coming, and then you open little bit further, and there was a continuous flow of water. So a continuous flow of thoughts. Okay, when it's continuously flowing without any breakage, you reach the end of dhyana. Okay, and you are in the state of dhyana. Okay, so that explained the chapter 3.2 about dhyana. Okay, now let's go to the chapter 3. Sorry, chapter 3 verses 3. Okay, here he is talking about samadhi. Okay, samadhi is when the object of meditation engulfs the meditator, appearing as the subject itself, devoid of its own nature. The sheer shine forth as the object alone. This is samadhi, or the superconscious state. In a superconscious state, what happened is, I give you a simple example. I am looking at an apple. That is my dharana. As I'm keep looking at the apple, and then I bring the apple continuous flow, the thoughts, then my meditation start. When the continuous thought of the apple was flowing without any other thoughts or any other distraction, any other mind games going anywhere, and it is steady forward and steady fast, focusing on the apple, and then at one stage, the apple and the one that me or any other people meditating on the apple become one. They are merged to the apple and become samadhi. Okay, there is no difference between the meditator and the object of the meditation. It become one at the beginning, and it's a beginning of samadhi. There is no difference. There is no classification between the one that is doing the meditation and the object of the meditation. Okay, so these three different segments, dharana, dhyana, samadhi, okay, it's a flow. Okay, now you may be asked, now where the samyama come? Samyama come is when dharana, dhyana, and samadhi happen simultaneously. Okay, means that when I focus, automatically I go to dharana, then I go to dhyana, I go to samadhi, and all this process, when the merge happen, it is samayama process. So when simultaneously the dharana, dhyanam, and samadhi happen together in a succession and simultaneously, it is called samayama. So in a transmission, you may be observed that you can have the start going into dhyanam in less than 2 minutes. Okay, in less than 2 minutes. That like the mind at the beginning has a lot of thoughts, chattering and everything, and then slowly is coming down, coming down, coming down, coming down, and then it become very focused. okay, or you start losing the thoughts, and now just focus on a single thoughts. Okay, that is samadhi, and it should happen within 2 minutes, or worst case scenario, 3 minutes. So when all these 3 minutes in the 2 minutes happen, and when I send the seed, okay, at that why your samadhi capture it, okay, and it's capture it and it stay, and you experience the object, the Samyama object, okay, whatever it is was, okay, all that able to be done, even though for non uh, who are not practicing meditation, all that is happened because at that same moment, okay, I go into the dharana, dhyana, samadhi together with you, transmitting to each one of you, and it take you into that state simultaneously. So this what will happen in the transmissions. Okay. So we will talk more the chapter in the chapter 3 in the Yoga Sutras as we go on in our weekly transmissions. Okay.
Amazing. It's very, really amazing that anybody who has not ever meditated is able to experience one of the deepest spiritual techniques that was used. It's amazing, and it's happening online. I This is what I call a miracle. Thank you, Master. So yeah, and so it's now time to I think it's now time to go to the next session. That's really experiencing everything that has been detailed here. Time to go to silence. So, Master, could you please lead us to this?
Okay. Now, silence, many people, go to silence retreat. Many people, 10 days silence retreat. So many events been organized. So most probably in the silence retreat, we are not allowed to talk. Don't talk. Okay. You just have to keep quiet. Okay. And then they want you to observe your mind, what happening. And it's really a fight. Okay. uh, a person who talk a lot and then suddenly have to stop talking, and they also will cut off from every other access to internet, phone, whatever they. Okay, so the silence is not just an absence of talking. Silence is much more deeper. Now if I go to try to explain what is that, it's very difficult because this thing you need to experience. Okay, you need to experience what is the meaning, the silence. What is the silence? Okay, some people say it's sunya, sunyam, or nothing. Okay, is that absent of the sound? It's a silence, or there is a sound but you're not reacting to the sound? It's a silence. Okay, so even though there is a definition given, okay, but that experience, when you experience it, okay, when you happen to you will understand the meaning of silence. Okay, okay, it's not like silence means there's like nowadays you have noise canceling kind of things. It's not like you're canceling noise or canceling it. What is that? Okay, so silence usually is a, like here say, like gateway to self-awareness. It also in the path of enlightenment. Okay, understand the universe subtleties. What is that in the silence? It allows for an introspective journey where one can listen to the subtle message of the soul, promoting a profound sense of peace and clarity. So what happened? You're able to pick up a good signals, okay, able to pick up a good uh, intuitions or intuitive knowledge when you are in silence. Okay. So today we will experience, we try to experience the silence in the meditations of the Samayama process today. Okay. And it's a very simple process, as you know. In Prana Shakti, we make it everything simple. Like previous last sessions. So always we start with a simple centering process with the breathing process. After that, you have to look my face when I transmit it out, and I say close your eyes. Then you close your eyes, where the dharana, dhyana, and samadhi process will happen within the 2 minutes also. And then you will hear from my voice, okay, the seat. I will say 3 times, silence. After that, I will go to silence. And then let it take where it takes you in the samayama, merging with the silence, and what you will understand with the silence, what experience you give it with the silence. So that is what will be the today. And then you will be staying in that state till I say open your eyes, and then you slowly open your eyes, and then come out from that state, and then you can write your experience there. After that finish, don't go away. We still have one more sessions with the karma cleansing. So we will start now with the silence. Everybody is ready? Okay. Again, it's very simple. Take your index finger, put it near your heart center. It is just to make where the area to focus when you want to exhale. So when you inhale, hold, exhale. Breathe in, hold, breathe out. Okay. And then when I say, okay, look at my face, you let go the index finger from your heart, and then just put it in your laps and relax. Look at my face. Then I say, close your eyes. You close your eyes. Ready? Shall we start? Put your finger in your heart. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. When you breathe out, feel the air is coming to part the area where is your index finger touching. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. 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 Now look at my face. Focus on my face. Close your eyes now. Silence, silence, silence. Now, slowly open your eyes. Slowly open your eyes. Welcome back from the journey. Take few moments and you can write your experience. It's very important for us. Some we will review now. Some we will review in the next sessions. It is a very important things you sharing that will help us to improve further in our coming sessions.
What an amazing experience, Pranaji. Thank you so much for doing this. Samyama meditations are always special. And being one with silence, I was not even able to think how it could be before. It's nice. We have comments pouring in. So somebody heard the smallest sound very loudly. Why is that happening, Master?
Okay, so this is what happened. Like I said earlier, when everything is silent, your mind is silent, your thought is silent, your sensory perceptions become acute. It become very sensitive. Okay, so a minute sound you can able to hear. In fact, the far away sounds. That is one of the things that when everything is silence, okay, people say, right, pin drop silence. So the smallest sound created, you will be able to hear. So that is how our perceptions, our ability to perceive things is improved with the silence.
Thank you, Pranaji. I see somebody felt a lot of energy like Kundalini flowing in. Someone felt like they have just come out of a deep state, very, very deep state. And amazing energy reshuffling and thoughts slowly reducing. And somebody has started feeling a little bit of body pain also.
Uh, Body pain,
Yeah, after
maybe
the energy flow.
energy flow, maybe never used to the changes. Okay, so it may be it should be go off in a few minutes later.
People are reporting the experience of totally losing connection,
Mhm.
going into such a blank state. Thoughts do not last even for a second, and deep meditation. This is amazing, and I don't see any specific questions so far. So, but the beautiful experiences are coming in. This is what makes us feel that whatever we do are worth, right? So this is great. Now, Master, uh, we have uh, next surprise. This is
Okay.
the most beautiful thing that we all have been waiting for, and something that you do not get every day. That is the karma cleansing. Um, and you are doing it online for everyone around, and it's amazing. So, thank you so much for doing that for us. Could you please start with a little bit of introduction so that we can understand what we are getting?
Okay. I will give some more times. There are people still writing, I think, about the experience, what the experience. Okay. Now, see, I earlier maybe explained what is silence is about. Okay. Now they are sharing their experience. That is the real silence. Definition of the silence, it is what they are writing now. It's not definition that you get it from Oxford dictionary or any other dictionary or any other semantic of the word. What do you experience? That is what the definition of the silence. For each of you experience, that is your definition now. So when anybody asks what is the silence, you have experience, you can tell. I know sometimes very difficult to tell the most deepest one, but as much you can verbalize, you can tell that what is the silence means. Okay. And thank to all our masters also who's helping behind the scene in making this possible. Okay. And gratitude to them. Now we are going to the second part, the special transmission today about the karma cleansing. Now, in the karma cleansing, karma is basically have the three types of karma, and there are different many way people explaining about different types of karma. Basically, karma is our experience. Okay, our unfinished experience. Okay, or in the continuity, we did something in previous life in order to for us to learn. We are here in this life to learn it. It's a karma. Now, in spiritual, the power of guru, the power of techniques, it's able to cleanse, if not all, some of this karma that is possible. And through Samayama, this thing is even possible, okay, to able to cleanse certain karmas. So, like the one now you're seeing in the screen, karma cleaning through Samyama involve a deep meditative practice where focus, attentions, and intention can help resolve and release karmic patterns, negative energies, and blockages. So, what will happen when have created a special process for this? Okay, and that using the Samayama techniques. Okay, the student of Shakti Enlightenment program will learn this. Okay, they're able to do this program. Okay, but now we are giving in the live transmission for everybody. Okay, so before we going into the Samayama of karma cleansing, I would like to remind that this is very intense process. Okay, so intense that there are high vibration what happen in your body because the cleansing can be not only from the mind or from the jiva or from the soul, it also physically. Okay, so we have what you call muscle memory or the physical memory related to karma. All that is will be uh, clear. It's like you're shaking and clearing it off. Okay, so the process depend on individual. It can be very intense. Okay, and there will be a vibration kriya happening. Okay, some people will go to very deep turiya level kind of meditations till it add. So the process will take quite some times. Okay, so for that, okay, I'm asking y'all, so please, if you're sitting in the chair, please come down from the chair, sit on the floor or on the bed or on the yoga mat. Chairs are not recommended for this practice due to the intensity and the vibration. Okay, there is a potential kriya or involuntary movements. So we will give you some times so that you can sit comfortably so that those reaction and actions during this process does not affect you. So it's kind of a safety advice, but it will be very pleasurable, intense experience. So let us take 5 minutes to prepare ourselves. We will be sharp coming back in 5 minutes. So since it is live program, we don't know who are ready or are not ready. So do come back in 5 minutes. We will start this process. Get ready, get comfortable, Okay. And we will start the transmission in 5 minutes. Welcome back. I hope you already did all the preparation and ready for the journey. Okay. I think there was some questions asked also whether I can lie down or not. You can after the transmission done means once I say that you close eyes and then the process started and you can slowly lie down. Try as much as possible to in the sitting position and then later slowly you can lie down if you want to experience more deeper. Okay, now this is how we gonna do this process. Okay, it is very simple process. Okay, the way to do is first you have to do inhale while you're raising your hand up. Okay, and then hold, look at my face. Okay, and then whatever happened after that, when I say close eyes, let it happen. Okay, if the body shaking, whatever, okay, just let it happen as the cleansing process. Okay, so the idea is to let go, let the process take over you. Okay, do not fight it, enjoy the process. Okay, so this is the key message I want to tell you all. So it's very simple. When I say inhale, you inhale slowly while your hand goes up and you hold, look at me, wait till I say close your eyes and then close your eyes and release your breath and then relax and let it whatever happen. Okay, ready? So we're gonna start now. Okay. So ready? Inhale and slowly hands goes up. Once you finish, hold and look at my face. Release your breath. Close your eyes and let the process happen as it is. Now, slowly open your eyes, awake, open your eyes. If you are still in that state, just rub your hand together and then place it over your face and then wipe down your face. You can share your experience now in the comment sections.
Thank you, Pranaji, once again for this amazing experience. We are seeing comments starting to come. Pinpoint sensations in heart center, a lot of vibrations and movements in the body, feeling like being pulled out. There are many different comments that are coming in. Body was rotating and vibrating. Upper body moved in circular motions, counterclockwise, feeling that something is getting pulled out from the body, heat in the body, pain in some areas, movement of body. Many people are reporting movement of body. Somebody still have body still vibrating with strong energy flow on hands and head. Palms became hot, warm feeling in heart, silence and peace. A lot of vibration in the body. People are experiencing a lot of vibration, feeling of something pulled out. Pranaji, could you please explain what this is?
Okay, that is the process. The moment you connected to the core of the karma in the individual people's right through the Samyama process, it is like a vacuum, sucking the thing out. Okay, the vasanas, the samsaras, the experience from the past and everything. So it is sucking out. For some people, it will be they can feel like something is being pulled out, and if it was in the muscle memory, that's why you feel the vibration, or sometimes you feel like rotating. Okay, all this is part of the cleansing process. Okay, the key generally there will be a vibration, pulling out sensations, or rotating. Okay, everything that either one or combination of these will happen. And one thing that you will notice right after this is if we able to see the individual aura, it's all like very bright because a lot of cleansing has been done. The aura has become very bright, and of course, if you will have some very nice feeling now. Okay, a feeling of lightness and like that some burden have gone from your life.
Thank you, Master. Many people are continuing to report the vibrations in the body,
Yeah.
and people really feeling things getting sucked out of their body. This is amazing. What a blessing. Pranaji, so I want to touch upon one point which you earlier mentioned. While comments are still coming in, it will be great to understand a little more. So you said that more people around you or more people in the session are going to increase the impact, the profound impact that it is going to create. So that means if each of us take an effort to get more people around, not only with them but online, the entrainment effect is going to take us more deeper. Am I right?
To explain, right? This session alone that we did, okay, if you ask how many percent the karma cleansing that actually happened, I will say like 15 to 20%. Okay.
Hmm.
Why there's only a 15 to 20% when people reporting so much things happening? Okay. No, we have a lot. Okay. And then why it is not more higher percentage? Okay. That is because it's a factor of the number of people participating in this event. Because as much as the transmission that done by me, but as an individual in the grid, the more people going through in the same time this process, that will have more cleansing effects. Okay. So the larger the participants, the larger are the process, the intensity of the process is increased. Okay. For this is already good enough. Okay. 10, 15% to 20%. Okay. But as you say, if you wanted to have more, either we do more frequency of this or to get more people to participate so that the cleansing is more higher percentage can happen.
That is beautiful. So, if this is an appeal to everyone who is watching this on or participating this, please take an effort to bring at least 10 people in to the next event. So, let us get the grid expanded and let the energy flow in more intensely and let the cleansing happen more intensely. See, it is my appeal to each and everyone to bring in at least 10 more people. If every one of you, every one of us bring in at least 10 people additionally, imagine the impact that you can make in your own life and someone else's life, and the benefit that you're going to create out of it is going to be amazing. So this is my appeal to everyone, that let us see a grid expanding in the next session with more people.
Okay.
Mm,
Well, we leave it to the participants how
yeah.
they decide what to do. We we do our seva, okay, and that our goal is still that to disseminate this knowledge to everybody. Okay, so the more people experience and more people have some improvement in their life. Okay, that is our goal, to bring the spiritual, which is sometimes very exclusive, we are bringing to the public through our program. So uh, the sum of this process maybe will go on. Okay, you can keep update in the comment sections. Okay, we will see through, check that, and then some of the important questions that we will answer in the next sessions.
Before we wrap up, Pranaji, if we can address a couple of additional things that I just now saw while scrolling through the comments, is that
Mhm.
one question is, can somebody practice again after looking at this video?
No, it's not. Okay. Uh, this is moment transmission. At that moment, the transmission was done. So the video does not capture the transmissions. Okay. Again, participating in this event only possible that you can get the transmission. Watching the video will not give the transmissions to experience again. Okay.
Okay, thanks for clarifying that, Pranaji. And does this karma clearing means that they are permanently away from the karma? That is another question. Do we have to, what is the need of coming back again? I think you have already answered about the need of coming back again with the percentage of karma that has been cleansed. Is that a right right? Is
This
that
is
right?
how, okay, like I say, right? It's only 15 to 20%. Okay. So if you are focused only a karma and there's a lot of other things you don't want to learn, then I leave it to you all, because we are giving full complete knowledge, not only uh, a lot of people is what is in for me only category. We are giving more. There's a lot more than just karma cleansing. Like earlier we told, we have a lot more talk about prosperity. If this karma can be cleansed, how about if we go into Samayama on prosperity, wealth, abundance, and lot more, that it's much more important. That we will do, and whenever the time comes, we will do it. Okay. For today, we did this. Most probably, it's not will be for the next one or the earlier one. We're not going to tell when we will do it, but whenever we do it, we will do it.
So that's it for the day, team. Thank you everybody for joining. I remember Master's quote when we started off the live transmissions 20 years back. We are celebrating our 2 decades, right? So 20 years back when we started off, I remember you saying this: beyond all religions, there is something called God. Beyond all nations, there is something called humanity. Beyond all distances, there is something called love, and let that love bind us together. So, this is Pranashakti team serving you with love beyond boundaries, beyond nations. Thank you so much. We will meet again very soon next week with a mind shattering experience, if I can call it that way. Thank you so much. Thanks for Pranaji for joining. Thanks everybody for joining. Thank you.
Thank you, Aruperum Jodi. We all see you again in next week's transmission. We will announce soon the date and time, and most probably it will be on the weekend or Sunday. Okay, just wait for that announcement. Thank you. Have a good night and good rest. Drink a lot of water and sleep well. Aruperum Jodi.
Arut Perum Jyoti.